Alright guys, welcome back. We got war number 11 in season 32 of Alliance War. We got, we only have 12 fights, but we've got some nice boss circle action and a fun boss for you today. So, starting off on path 9, we got Kingpin, Warlock, and Hood, again for the Kingpin synergy. Terax, not a problem here. Even when he does throw his special, I am going to go ahead and just throw a couple hits in just to make sure I've got enough spacing that I can back off, let his rock field expire, even a heavy attack there, just to keep the distance away from him and finish off the fight. No problem, barely lose any health on that one. Next up is a Strife. And again, Kingpin not going to have a problem. Now this is Feats of Indestructible 1, and I'm going to do my usual thing where I am going to throw my special 1 as soon as I get it, because the reduced ability accuracy from Kingpin's degen is going to give me a chance for it to not proc the next time around. So you'll see I'm going to keep the degen up. I'm going to build up to 1 bar of power again. No Feats of Indestructible. So I can immediately throw my special 1 and get the full damage from it. Wait out his cloak and attack in here. Again, sometimes I don't want to do full combos on Strife. I don't want to trigger his invisibility there. And we're good. Now here, I've done this fight before. It is not a great option, but it is a strategic option. It's Kingpin against Void without Hazard Shift and Heal Block, so I can't heal. Only thing I can rely on is hopefully if I can purify enough debuffs, then I can go into overpower and not take damage from, because my rage stacks count as intimidating debuffs, and I'm just taking damage this entire time, but it's fine. I know that I can out damage this Void. I've done it before, so I'm going to try and do it again. So once I go into overpower, so then I'm taking less damage because it's just from the 1 rage stack, and boom, Void is done. So definitely not the best option, but it was a strategic play here. I don't care. I've got the potions so I can heal up. We're going to take down Doom here in section 2. We've got, this one is just 1 eye open and Hazard Shift, Shock, Bleed. Again, because it's Shock and it's Doom, I do have to be careful that if the Shock does stick, if I don't purify it, I just have to keep my distance. I do not want to get Doom slapped if I can avoid it. And then if I keep my degen on, I'm not too worried about him countering, like getting the shock off while I'm hitting him. They're much better in the bleed form. Don't really have to worry about the shocks. And goodbye, Doom. Okay. Next up, we continue along path 9. There's a Havoc. Now, I can do this one with Kingpin, but I didn't want to take any unnecessary damage again. So we're going to go Warlock. He's going to start in the shock phase, so I'm just going to parry and back off. And I'm going to start getting my hits in only during the bleed phase, and we're going to keep that up the entire fight. So here, beta heavy. Now we can go full combo when he's in the bleed phase. Again, we're keeping our armor up so we don't have to worry about the plasma charges. Again, we can go ahead, try and get him to turtle up, hit into his block during the shock phase so we can get some distance. Now that the shock is ending, we're going to go ahead, go nice big special 2 during the bleed phase. He's also getting some nice degen. Nice big heavy attack there. Now we're in the shock phase. So we got to back off again. We're getting to the corner here, so I got to push him back. Gonna go for a nice little intercept there into a special 2. Now he's almost done, so I figure I might as well just go ahead, throw the hits in. Even if I take some shock damage, it's not the end of the world. We're gonna finish him off before we take too much damage. Now, on my channel, we run 2 accounts. We run Path 9, we run Path 5, same battle group, speed up the fights, we boost up, and we have a lot of fun. Here, Stealth Suit Spider-Man. This is ebb and flow knockdown thing, but when you knock him down, he becomes debuff immune. So my goal here on these fights are to, and I kind of made a mistake here in this one, the goal here is to just keep up the, I forgot I shouldn't have gone for a special 2. yeah, the special 2 here, that was useless. So really what I should be doing, and I'll fix it here, is I'm going to push him to a special 1. And the goal actually normally is to, once you knock him down, you get you get the Ebb and Flow Knockdown Fury. Stealth Suit Spider-Man can keep the Fury up by dashing back. And then you can go ahead and keep the slow up for the rest of the fight without having to knock him down, because every time you knock him down, you're going to get rid of the slow because he becomes debuff immune. So here, now we just go ahead and we're just going to stick with here. I go ahead to knock him down one more time, grab the Fury, and again here, this fight, I didn't play it as smart. I go ahead, push him back to a special 1 here. And I just kind of, and I end up playing it normally. It's not so great. Really what I should have done is knock him down, apply the slows for the rest of the fight, and it shouldn't have been so bad. I still played it well, but it was not the way I'd like to do it. Here we got Doom against Sigil Witch. And again, Ebb and Flow Knockdown, heavy hitter, so we're just going to throw some Doom slaps. We're going to get some special 2s. Try and stick to only baiting special 1, even though we've had the Sigil Witch. And with that unblockable special 2 in the side quest, I don't want to face it in Alliance War. No, thank you. So I will just stick with baiting her special 1 the entire time. Not too bad. We'll go Doom slaps all day. Even countering the special 1, I can do sometimes, but I haven't fought Sigil Witch in a while, so I figure I'm just going to play it safe, and I just want to get as much damage in as I can, get these nice big special 2s, and down goes Witch. Okay, we've got a Gladiator Hulk here. We're going to put the slow on because he is an unstoppable armor defender. So every time he gets he has a timer that gives him an armor up. Every time he gets an armor up, he has a chance to get a unstoppable. So we're going to go ahead here. And here we do what we're supposed to do. We grab a nice intercept because it's Ebb and Flow intercept. We get the Fury, and then we're able to keep it up the entire time. We keep up our slows the entire time. Just have to be careful of when he can proc a unstoppable if we don't have the slow up. That's the only thing we got to be careful of. And plus, it's Gladiator Hulk. Every time he dashes, like every time he does his heavy attack or a special, there's a chance that he gets smash. And if he has smash, he is going to smash you. So you don't want to attack into him when he has that yellow icon that pops up above, just below his power bar. See that smash when he dashes in? You can parry it, but if you intercept him while he has that smash active, you are going to get creamed. So even though at a certain point, I realized I should have been parrying this entire time. And I guess I'm so used sometimes with certain nodes that that I can't, that I ended up playing, like I don't know why I wasn't parrying him. And then I kind of triggered, so I'm like, oh yeah, I can just parry him and we can end this fight pretty quickly. There we go, drop another special 1. Bait his special 1, and the fight is almost over here. Done. Next up, this was a silly mistake. I guess it was just I was rushing in here, and I forgot completely, even though I do these paths all the time, I did completely forget that Mighty Charge is just going to completely negate all my debuffs, and Void is not going to be a good option here. So I did speed this one up. I basically just have to end up playing this Magneto. I didn't want to go in with a hashtag Metal Champion, and Stealth Suit Spidey and Doom were both hashtag Metal Champions. So here we're just going to go ahead and get our intercepts and, throw some specials when we have the Ebb and Flow intercept Fury on, just to do the damage. It's really kind of silly here, but pretty much any other non Metal Champion would have done the job just fine here. I also get clipped by a special 1, so I start taking a whole bunch of damage from bleeds, which was kind of unfortunate. So I got to just be extra careful here and kind of, again, line up some intercepts, play a bit smarter. Luckily, I've played Magneto so many times that I'm pretty comfortable intercepting him in the first place. but we do not play this one great at all. Um, but we still get it done. Really, not the ideal matchup whatsoever, but we still manage to get it done. So I don't know, some good practice. Even when you have the completely not useful counter, you can still get it done playing correctly. So this is fine. We do get it done, but really not proud of that one. And then we got Sassy over here. I decided to go in with Doom. I figure I should be able to out damage his healing at the end as long as I can get the plan was to try and line up the special twos with the intercept. So that's the goal here. There is the Wrath of Tanarak to play around, but the goal here was really just to... he is an unstoppable defender. So again, every time he gets that timer and an armor up shows up, he has a chance to proc an unstoppable. But there we line up really nicely. We get the intercept, we get the special 2, and we get a really nice big chunk of damage. And that is the goal here. Again, not really the ideal champion. Probably someone like a Warlock is probably much more suited to take this fight. But yeah, there we get clipped a little bit because the unstoppable procced. And again, even during Wrath, you can, even though you can't counter the specials, you can counter the heavy attack. The unstoppable on that heavy attack still runs out in time for you to counter it. Luckily, we don't get... our evades were on point for his special 1. And you can see here, I'm just kind of dancing around trying to line up an intercept. There we go. We get it. We drop the special 2 and another huge chunk of damage. And again, that is my goal this entire time here, is just try and go for... try and keep lining up those special 2s with the intercept. So here we got to back away. We're trying to line up that intercept again. Now we do, I think we got it there with the special 3, not the special 2, but we're still going to get a nice, really nice chunk of damage there with the special 3. We've got a Fury up. We should be hitting pretty hard here. And now this is the end part where he is going to trigger his healing. So we have to be... on point here again. We want to get to... he gets to Wrath, unfortunately, so I got to wait out this Wrath phase again. But at the same time, I'm trying to build to a special 2, which is fine. Bait a whole bunch of his special 1s. Again, if he throws that heavy attack, I can attack in just for spacing on the map. I just want to make sure I've got distance on him. There, we get the intercept. We get off a nice special 2. And we get him down. We want to hit into his block because we don't want him to dash in and get rid of the incinerates. We want to get the incinerates to last as long as they can so that we can take him out. So again, he got a bit of healing. I get clipped there, but I don't know what happened here. I think I accidentally threw that special 2. So that kind of was a little annoying for myself, and then I get clipped. So now I've got my back up against the wall. Not the greatest, but we're going to find a way if we can. So again, we're back up to the special 2. He's healed up way too much. We get the intercept in. We get the special 2 off. Drop him down. Now he's back to 11-12%, just where he was before. And we're going to try and do this again. Can we get off another intercept? Wrath is almost over. There, we get another intercept into a special 2. Just what we wanted. And now he's melting. And down goes Sasquatch. Again, not the ideal counter, but we had a plan and we executed it. Next up, we have the America Chavez on Hazard Shift Stun Immune. And we've taken America Chavez on this node maybe last season. So the goal here is, if you've ever played America Chavez, you only want to intercept her heavy attack either after her first move or after her third, so the full third move of her heavy is done. Never after the second one. And on this node in particular, where there's stun immune, I don't want her to get to special 2 if I can avoid it. And I want to bait special 1s the entire time. Here, she does get to a special 2, but she has no She did not have any of her charges, so it was not unblockable. And because it's not unblockable, I just take it on the block, not too worried about it. But again, here, try and bait special ones as much as possible. She's gonna like quickly get some power back every time she does throw the special one, but it's fine. I'm really not too worried about it. It's easy to evade the special one. Keep coming in with my special one, and we are going to take down that America Chavez. Last up, we got Mangog as a boss, and I'm like, who do I use? Do I go with Doom? Do I go with he's an unstoppable armored champion? He's really annoying. I'm like, yeah, we're going Kingpin because I did not see a single Kingpin solo of Mangog boss. Everyone always uses Torch, Stealth Suit, Spidey, Ghost. Guess what? All those champions were banned. So we're going in with Kingpin, and we're going to do this as nicely as I can. So my plan here is trying not to go full combos, bait those special ones as much as I can, try and get off my special one. Now, when he throws his, if I don't have a special attack to intercept him with, because you can intercept Mangog. I don't ever get a chance to really execute that, but that unstoppable can be taken away if you intercept with a special. But I did not have one ready, so I just kind of had to wait out in the corner. I had to wait out the unstoppable and the unblockable there. Now, special 2, I really didn't care if he got to a special 2. I know it's really scary, but as long as he doesn't have it during his unblockable phase when he has 10 hatred, then you can just take it on the block. It's not going to do too much to me. And that is my problem later when I flinch on the special 2. But here, so far into the fight, everything is going pretty much according to plan. I'm getting off my special ones, which is where I'm trying to get my damage from. Here he goes to his special again, and I'm kind of stuck in the corner here. I have to wait out this timer, fully evade the special one on the wall. He gets the unstoppable for the unstoppable armor. Finally, it ends, and I'm able to counter off the wall. So that was some of my best, stuck against the wall gameplay that you're ever going to see from me, because I try never to get stuck in that situation. Here again, his special 2, while he's not, he can't get the unblockable because he doesn't have the 10 hatred, then he's fine. I'm not too worried about it. That should be okay. So again, we're working through this fight. He's down to less than 50%. We're looking really comfortable at the moment. Kingpin is doing his thing. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end at some point. And he keeps spamming those special ones. We're doing pretty good so far, but we are going to get into a little bit of trouble. There, I did not block that. I should have blocked that special 2. Instead, I ended up trying to dex a portion of it. Just, I don't know, instinctively. I had an invulnerability boost on in case he went to special 3. And there, luckily he threw that special 2 right before he gets to 10 hatred, and I take it on the block properly. So taking that one, not taking that other special 2 on the block was pretty costly, but it's fine. Here, unfortunately, I don't know what, I didn't mean to throw that special one, which was kind of annoying. Or I think I was hoping that he was going to dash in. There, I get clipped by... the unstoppable armor plays a factor, and I get clipped by it. Now again, if I hadn't taken that special 2, this fight would not have been as close as it needed to be. I was pretty, if I had to do this one again, I'd be pretty comfortable going in with Kingpin a second time. Here, we get the special 1. He's close to a special 2. I'm going to bait a heavy attack and finish it off. So I thought that was a pretty awesome boss fight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one.